Absolute commitment in a changing world. Have you ever written a perfect strategic plan only to find it completely irrelevant and obsolete by the sixth month one? Have you poured massive resources into a project that suddenly became a financial burden due to a shift in the market? If yes, you are a victim of an old paradigm, absolute commitment in a changing world. This isn't just bad luck, it's the systemic root of your failure. In an era of relative stability, strategies could be steadfast and long-term. But today, in a world whose pace of change has been called revolutionary, static and inflexible plans paralyze you. We are caught between ideals and reality. But the solution lies in analyzing a historical turning point. The book, Gorbachev and the New Soviet Third World Agenda by Francis Fukuyama decodes a paradigm that can save your organization, new political thinking. This is not just a tactical change. It is a new mental framework for survival and progress. Today, in under 8 minutes, we will extract 4 main lessons. 1. The sharp difference between a change in style and a change in strategy. 2. Prioritizing continuous adaptation over absolute commitment. 3. How to not abandon your long-term goals, but subtly change the means of achieving them. 4. And finally, how to reduce overall system risk using small cycles. The old paradigm was built upon ideological goals or immutable principles. You committed to achieving that goal, no matter the cost, even if the playing field had changed. This is the approach Fukuyama suggested might be a strategic shift. But the evidence was inconclusive. You made your plan dogmatic. What is the consequence of this dogma? Resource depletion. You get stuck in projects that are economically backward and costly. You are forced to use vital internal resources to save failing external commitments. This approach ultimately paralyzes your organization from within. The solution is in hard-headed, intelligent tactics. You maintain the strategic goal of competition, but you change the methods. This is the essence of adaptation. Instead of committing to a fixed project, we turn to continuous testing and cost assessment. You must seek out partners who are important, powerful, and capitalist-oriented, rather than weak and ideological. What does this mean? In manufacturing, instead of building an entire new assembly line, launch a small pilot production unit. In marketing, instead of a one-year campaign, focus on 3 short-term strategies. In the Persian Gulf, aligning with large non-communist states like Kuwait was a smart tactical move, not a strategic change. This is agility. The third point lies in empowering within a framework. President Gorbachev adopted a flexible and sophisticated approach. This is only possible by delegating authority to lower management levels. For your organization to move with tactical speed, you must allow units to show flexibility in response to market changes. The ultimate advantage of this delegation is acceleration. In the Gulf crisis, the U.S. acted slowly, but the Soviet Union quickly offered tanker leases to Kuwait. These changes allow your organization to operate with considerable tactical speed. You can react quickly and seize opportunities instead of waiting for top-level approval. The adaptive model, contrary to popular belief, reduces your overall system risk. When you abandon high-risk, long-term commitments like the withdrawal from Afghanistan, you are actually reducing the threat of direct intervention. This means you choose to manage dozens of small, tolerable failures instead of one major catastrophe. This is cost reduction and avoidance of adventurism. On one side, there is fixed commitment to an obsolete ideology or business plan that leads you toward resource depletion and inevitable failure. On the other side, there is intelligent adaptation. This means maintaining the strategic goal in the long term, but using political and economic flexibility to gain a competitive advantage. Decide, paralysis or acceleration. So, the four main lessons from new managerial thinking. 1. New style does not necessarily mean new strategy. 2. Replace huge commitments with cycles of fast testing and cost-benefit assessment. 3. Delegate decision authority to frontline units for reaction speed. 4. And know that this approach reduces your organization's systemic risk. This book tells you how you can become a smarter, more flexible, and less costly competitor. Today is the day you must decide. Do you want to be forever a victim of costly and obsolete plans, or do you want to restore flexibility and power to your organization by starting to implement hard and intelligent tactics right now? If this analysis helped you change your perspective, please hit the like button and write us a comment about the biggest strategic failure you have experienced. Download the Separating Tactic from Strategy checklist from the link below and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our next revolutionary analyses.